So for about 8 years or so, we've been living in this house and never really found a purpose for this rec room downstairs. At one point it was going to be a bar, and when we first moved in it was going to be the spot that we always hung out at, but we always found ourselves hanging out upstairs and not really utilizing this room the way that we wanted to. And I've always dreamed of what it would be like to have my gaming room stuff out here in the rec room and being able to expand out. And when I have friends over and stuff like that, a bigger space that we can hang out in. And yeah, so here comes the journey. I'm going to redo my rec room, make it into my new gaming room, and I'm going to make my current gaming room into more of an office. And to start that off, what I needed to do was pull everything out of the closet here, try to find my legs for my X90J Sony TV that I have up on my wall in my gaming room, and I could not find these legs at all when I was searching. I pulled so many totes out from underneath the stairs and could not find them at all. I think what happened is I either donated them or I got rid of them at some point, because when I bought the TV, I immediately mounted it on the wall. So it's very possible that I accidentally threw them out, or they just got donated at some point, or I figured I'd never use them. So yeah, that was a little pain. Couldn't find them. Ended up having to order some new ones on eBay. So here's the rec room again. Just kind of, it's a good open space. It's got a lot of spots. You can see Linus here hanging out, having a good time, just hanging out with me. So the next step here was to dismantle this TV that's in the rec room, and really what this TV was just a TV with a couple old retro consoles. It had a CD section, my receiver, but it never really got utilized the way I would hope that it would get used. I found that I wasn't out here a lot, even though I had these systems hooked up, or if I had friends over, we weren't really in this room. We would gravitate towards my gaming room. And I really wanted a spot that I can play all these systems and have them easily hooked up. So again, just dismantling this area. You know, it's got the Xbox, GameCube, PlayStation 3, another system in there, the Wii U. There's all my CDs that I get while I'm thrifting. I'm always looking for Big Shiny Tunes or the Now series or Blink-182, that kind of thing. And I enjoy thrifting for CDs. Quick shout out to our Dyson vacuum here. This thing is dope. We got it in Black Friday sale. It's really cool. That little green light there will really humble you quickly and show like all of the fur and dust that you have throughout your house. It's pretty embarrassing. It's quite gross, honestly, because it'll look like it's all clean, and then you run that Dyson and it's like, oh my god, there's still so much stuff on the floor. So this was the section that I had built up. It was kind of just you know, it's just a rickety old area. It had a little table, an old TV on there. The TV's quite decent though. It is a Sony Bravia, and a couple other older systems. So here I'm just trying to find out what exactly do I want to do in this room. At first I just was going to set up a TV right here and just have it with a nicer setup, but yeah, we quickly wanted to move on from that. And you can see my wife there for a second, where we got the wheels were spinning in our head, and we were looking to see what we could do in this room, and some big changes are going to be coming. So here's my current gaming room. It's quite messy right now. There's a lot of shit, guys. It's really, there's no excuses here. I just needed to clean off the Bestas, because the Bestas were coming out of this room. They're going out, and they're going out into the rec room, which will now be my current gaming room. And yeah, I'm excited. Again, just pulling out all my Assassin's Creed stuff. I started putting all my Assassin's Creed stuff in there, and honestly, guys, I think I might downsize some of the Assassin's Creed stuff. I got a little out of hand during COVID. It became kind of my collection thing to collect. Well, we had nothing better to do. I still love the series for sure. I love the statues, I love the action figures, but some of the other things I don't know if I quite need. Some of the books and maybe some of the hidden blades, things like that, but we'll see. That'll be one of the last things I would get rid of in my collection, to be honest with you. I would try to get rid of other things first. So these Bestas really served me well. I got some awesome lights in there that I got for Christmas one year, And yeah, so I'm just moving them out into the rec room here and getting a feel for what they will look like in this room. So really, now you're getting a glimpse of what I'm trying to do with this setup. I'm actually going to buy another Besta at some point, bring my Sony X90J out, put it beside this TV as well, and really go for that 2 TV setup. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Something that I can run with the boys, you know, when have the 2 Xboxes running, you can play those online co-op games. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes, guys. Stay tuned for part 2. Can't wait.